got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Vols want to pick up the tempo. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Love that throw there. And I remember as a Gator playing against Tennessee, you knew as a quarterback you were going to have to bring your A game to the park because of who was on the other sideline. I played against Peyton Manning, and I played against T. Martin, who won a national championship there. They have a legacy at that position. And this guy for Tennessee, he has a chance to be the next great one.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And the Vols come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Right back to it. Down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
And the Volunteers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Defensive press coverage. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the line. The Volunteers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And in that situation, the 1 yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
Got it back on 2nd and goal. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
Never getting stopped on that 2nd down. Don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Third and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So this gets a bit more challenging on 3rd and goal after the untimely false start, which brings to mind, are there timely false starts? From the gun, wants to pass. Stepping to the right. Looking to the end zone.
Oh, fuck you.
Touchdown, Tennessee. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Richardson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Right down the middle. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come-to-Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he...
Hold on a minute. Their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, fuck.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium.
Max going for the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. The Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. And he's in. Touchdown, Volunteers.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You just can't have that happen if you're on the return team. You know if you lose the football now, you're giving the other offense the ball back deep in your own end. It simply can't happen.
They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
2nd down coming up with this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Fakes the grab. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Man, that's so frustrating for this defense to get him in 3rd down and short. And look, the first down's almost a touchdown, right? So this is a tough situation. This defense is going to have to bring in big bodies and really sell out somehow. Try to get some
touchdown ball, and they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. He'll start the return inside his 5.
Motherfucker.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built him.
Makes the grab. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28.
Best pass in the bird, boy. What the hell?
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Makes the catch, and he's free. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
He gets the 2-point conversion, and we've got a ball game. They're down by 7.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw. They come away with 2 points.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Running inside. It's Bishop. Breaks into the open. Good gain there. Picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. And the Volunteers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
And the Cardinals peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
just not the type of game this guy envisioned. Being in the second half, being less than 50% completions, he has not found any success throwing it. A lot of that you got to give to the defense. They've been in the right place and they've made plays, but he's simply not had his best game today.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. One more time, it's Brown. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about it.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They'll go with Brown. There's some room.
Fuck off me, nigga. Fuck off me, weak ass nigga.
Into the house. Touchdown, Louisville.
And you gotta love the mindset that this squad just came out with in the second half. Clearly could not run the football the way they wanted to in the first half. Second half came out with energy, with passion, got the running game going, and then no surprise, they go down the field, they double up their rushing yards, Palmer, and they punch it in the end zone.
You give the guys up front a ton of credit too, because they were missing some assignments, getting pushed around a little bit here in the first half, which is why they weren't able to have success running the football. And they had a little bit of a come to Jesus, it seems, at halftime. They've come out now playing a little bit angry and finally able to get some movement up front. That made all the difference here on this drive with their ability to run.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get blood-torn. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second.
Wide open spaces. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
One of the things I love about these misdirection type plays is that you can pull offensive linemen and get extra bodies at the point of attack. So you're setting yourself up with good angles if you execute it properly, David. You saw it right there.
And saying the word angles means a lot because that's exactly what you do. Now I can block down and I can leave somebody unblocked, pull around, kick him out, use misdirection in the backfield. Really just get your eyes as a defense on something else and then go the other direction. Nice misdirection play call on this offense. And we need more of this from this defense. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there. As this game goes on, you've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
And it's not a surprise so far in how this game is unfolding. Like, they're going to continue to feature this dude. Like, third downs, get him the football. Shoot, first downs, you're going to get him the football. Had a good start to this football game, and I expect we're going to continue to hear his name over and over in this one.
And the Vols kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Volunteers want to crank the tempo. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. Nice Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Tennessee! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Coming out with it, it's Brown. Tackle and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I think because the quarterback just wasn't able to transfer his weight and really step into that throw, the ball sailed on him a little bit, and that defender had a chance to make that interception. That's one you've got to make the quarterback pay for.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And the quarterback put up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
And as he throws. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously.
That's a motherfucking kick. Oh my God.
We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Slips through the line. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Final play of the quarter coming. Gonna run it. It's Bishop. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. With the catch, it's Staley. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. They needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll throw on 3rd down. Fires it incomplete.
After that incompletion on 3rd and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on 4th down and pad the lead. But if you kick a field goal, you make it a 2-possession game here in the second half. I think that's the right decision.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. 4th down, and finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Cardinals want to move quickly.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the fourth quarter and it's a one-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. The Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll give it to Isaac Brown. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Got a man, it's Richardson. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. They'll throw it from the red zone.
Oh!
Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
I love the awareness by the DB. Great job, man. It's in your own end zone. You see the ball, you break on it. I'm not trying to catch that thing. I'm trying to swat it down. Make sure I don't give up the touchdown. Nice awareness by the DB.
Oh, and the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? You're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to meet a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
Here's the pressure. Got some room in under the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown Cardinals.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And a little bit extra pressure on this extra point, but it's good, and we're tied. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So here is the Tennessee offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives out.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout.
Give me that shit.
Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Hand off Isaac Brown.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in it. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Brown again.
Oh, my God.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Moving out to the right. They get to him as he throws. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game.
If I'm a QB coach, I'm I'm grabbing my quarterback right away and be like, listen, we're going to get another opportunity. It's the fourth quarter. It's a tie game. Our defense is going to get a stop for us. You got to get your confidence back. You got to get back in this ball game. We're going to need you again down the road. You are not done.
Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the ground. He's got it again. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Vols racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And you can only call that run play here late in the football game, needing points.
What the fuck?
Maybe a crease. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Really need to use this tempo effectively and get a little closer for the kicker.
Well, running the ball there and getting the first down is big. You've got 3 timeouts, and this might be a place where you want to just use one here. Catch your breath and get your plan of attack on.
Now, you want to be a great run defense. Your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you get a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go a different level.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Get it out on the screen. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short. I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer. But the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up, something easy. You know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
Fires complete on the crosser. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. And the Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Pocket breaking down. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
It's the plays like that that are going to end up defining and deciding this game, right? It's tight. Tie game, 4th quarter. Someone is going to step up and make a game-changing play, and the defender did right there.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's a heat. He'll take the deep shot. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. And with that turnover, time has expired here in the 4th quarter, but there is more football ahead. Overtime is coming. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe 1 possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the
Get his ass. Get him. Yes, sir.
Running out, and he goes down at the 34.
All right, that's when the offensive line has got to be able to communicate and pick up. When that inside linebacker keeps running through the A-gap with the B-gap, those O-linemen, they've got to work together, and they've got to pass guys off to one another to make sure they pick him up. They didn't do it that time.
On 3rd and long, no secret.
Get his ass again.
Here.
Nope. Weak ass nigga.
Trying to get a check play on that one.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. They're throwing for it on 4th down.
Get his ass.
Fires to the wideout.
That shit out of here, nigga.
Complete, and they turn it over here in the first possession of overtime. First down, and they'll win it with any kind of score here in overtime. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Right on the money. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Cardinals will hustle to the line. Running the red zone. It's Brown.
Yo, get off. Get off.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Makes the grab on the left. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They must protect the football here. They're already well within range of a game-winning field goal attempt. Here's Brown. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
The quarterback sneak. He got it in, a walk-off touchdown.
Motherfucking touchdown, bitch. Get the fuck up out my stadium. The fuck up out my building, bitch. Yeah. Nigga, yeah. Nigga, yeah.
With his feet, you have got to be able to get this guy
Nigga,
on the ground. If you don't,
yeah.
he's got way too much wiggle and speed.
How the fuck he the player of the game?
Guys, if you want to go strictly,
They fucking lost.
I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes,
What the
we
fuck?
saw 2 really good teams.
The fuck is that?
And one of them came out.
What type shit,
Two
sir?
really good teams. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good. And I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else.
You came all the way back on your weak ass, nigga. You ain't scored. You scored 1 touchdown. Now I came all the way back. Now I scored every quarter, nigga. Every quarter. Never scored, nigga.
Good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. 2 ranked opponents evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get.
Not the night.